When you feel like you're falling apart, when you feel like you're falling apart. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, recommendations, information. I just share with you my perspective on different topics, as is with this one. And I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. Links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. If you connect with me, I will likely connect with you with all 5. Well, what do you do when you feel like you're falling apart? Now, falling apart can be in a lot of different ways. It can be that you feel like your relationship is falling apart. You can feel like your job is falling apart. You can feel like your health is falling apart. You can feel like your any area of life is falling apart. And so what do? You know, for me personally, I've had moments in my life where I just felt like things were falling apart. And it can be in one area, multiple areas, or every area it can seem. I think, first of all, it's important to tally up what's going right in your life, because often when things are going wrong, we tend to only look at what's going wrong. Then I believe it's important to look at what's not going right and what are the reasons behind it not going right. And are they correctable reasons, or are they things that are truly out of our control? You know, there are things that sometimes we have to adapt to, things that are out of our control, that we have no control over. But often people adapt to things that they do have control over or do have some control over, and yet they decide not to do anything about. So I think it's really, really important to know what you have control over and what you don't have control over, what you should adapt to or what you should work at changing. So that is my opinion of it. But, you know, we've all had moments in life, I think, well, most people have at least, where they felt like things were falling apart for them. It can be financially. It can be health-wise. You know, the older we get, you know, like my 90-year-old friend says, she wakes up in the morning, she never knows what to expect. A little of this and a little of that. And so sometimes life can seem like that, a little of this, a little of that, or a lot of this and a lot of that, you know, and sometimes you feel like you can't keep up, that you're just running to try to keep up in life. And so I think it's important to identify where the problems are coming from. Are they self-generated, or are they something out of our control? Are they things that we should adapt to, or are they things that we should try to implement change to either avoid or to get out of or to repair or to fix and to get back out on the road of life again? I think that there can be periods of time where things seem to all kind of just fall apart. You know, maybe someone's job has fallen apart, now their finances are falling apart, their relationship is falling apart, and now they don't feel good physically. So things can have, you know, a ripple effect. But the thing is, we want to make great decisions, great choices, even in the midst of things falling apart. Even when we feel like no matter what choices we make, what decisions we make, things are still going to fall apart. And I don't believe in just giving up. You know, some people believe in just giving up. Sometimes we have to step back. Sometimes we have to recharge. Sometimes we have to regroup. Sometimes we have to let things settle. I got all that. You know, sometimes you do have to let, as Grandma would say, the chips all fall before you start trying to pick them up and put them back together. And sometimes not. It just depends upon the situation. Some things we can prevent from happening. Some things we can intervene and stop from happening. And yet there's some things that just happen that we have no control over. So we have to kind of know which one is which. And yet we have to comfort ourselves. We have to keep hope alive. We have to believe that after all of this falling apart, or what has fallen apart, we're going to repair, we're going to renew, we're going to regroup, and we're going to rebuild again. And so falling apart can be a part of life for some people, either in an area or several areas or a lot of areas. And so we have to remember what is going right in our life. We have to give life our best and keep our hope and make right decisions and right choices regardless. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. And I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 channels. Links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Hope to talk to you then. Bye-bye.